Let's go! Season 1, Episode 21, Tempest, the finale of Smallville Season 1. We are here. I can't believe it. This has been a long time coming, and we're finally at the last episode of Season 1. Woo! I mean, yeah, we still have 9 seasons to go, but I've never watched an entire season of television on YouTube before, so this is awesome. This is super exciting. Thank you to all of you who have stuck around with me from the first episode to now. Thank you to even the people who just started watching episode 1 and maybe haven't even gotten to this episode yet. Thank you to all of you for joining me on this journey, and it's still a long ways from completion. We still have 9 more seasons to go. So make sure you have that subscribe button already hit, that like button clicked, and of course, the bell, so you get notified every Tuesday and Thursday, or, you know, whenever I get these episodes out, so that you get notified every time that happens, so that you're here and ready to watch with me. If you want to go see the full-length reaction to this episode and every single freaking episode of Season 1, as well as my other shows and movies, you can go check all of that out on my Patreon page, linked in the description below, where you can sync up with your own copy of the episode or movie, see all the stuff that I have to cut out for copyright. You don't want to miss out on all that stuff. Now, let's get into the finale of Season 1. Let's go. Well, hello, Mr. Luthor. How are we doing today? Oh, he's on the helipad. Hello, Lionel.
Plan on giving me the heads up as to the nature of your remarks?
Just one of my customary motivational speeches you've heard hundreds of times.
The plan made a profit this quarter for the first time in 2 years. My people are expecting a pat on the back and they deserve to get it.
Try not to disappoint them.
This is fast-paced already, and I am loving this. How else can we start an episode any better than to start it with the Luthors?
You've all worked extremely hard this past year, and you should all be proud of yourselves.
And that's why I'm firing all of you. Imagine he said that. That'd be crazy, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Any business is only as good as its leadership. Due to management failures beyond your control, this plant will be closing, effective immediately.
I knew it! I literally said 2 seconds ago, he's gonna fire everyone.
This plant was showing a profit. You're only shutting it down because I wouldn't go work for you in Metropolis.
Max, you may have felt that you found a home here, but you were mistaken. This was just your training ground, where your training is over.
What a jerk!
You're coming home, son!
He's literally like, you know what? I gave you that option a couple episodes ago to come back to Metropolis with me. You said no, but guess what, bud? It's not even a question. It's not a choice. You will do what I say because I am your father.
How's this going to affect us?
Well, that plant was Smallville's biggest employer. Shutting it down is going to have a domino effect on
I
everyone.
can't believe that Lex could run the thing into the ground in less than a year.
Why are you blaming Lex? His dad closed the plant. Lex...
Son, whatever issues Lionel Luthor has with his son have now cost half the town their jobs.
You should be happy then. It means Lex is going back to Metropolis and out of our lives.
The plant closing is going to hurt a lot of people, Clark. Now, as much as I would like Lex out of our lives, I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
I'm actually getting sick of Jonathan. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you saw a YouTube short or my last episode reaction, Jonathan is honestly going too far. Like, we're 21 episodes in. How has he not progressed at all? It's actually annoying. Oh, I bet he got his scholarship back, maybe. Oh.
United States Marine Corps?
Oh my gosh, Whitney's going into the Marines?
I ship out for basic training Saturday night.
What? What?
What about graduation?
The only thing I'm gonna miss in Smallville is you.
Oh my gosh, what?
Will you wait for me?
Oh no. Oh, he's making Lana promise that she won't leave him while he's away. And that's kind of, oh man. That's so tough.
I guess you're going back to Metropolis then.
That's why my father orchestrated his coup, but this isn't over.
You have a plan?
Of course he does. He's Lex freaking Luthor. Of course he has a plan.
You have a lot of work to do.
Clark.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for stopping by. It means a lot.
What are friends for?
That seemed kind of cold from Luthor. Like, I know he was saying thanks, but something about that just seemed weird. And what about the reporter that works for Lex? Did he already tell Lex what he found? I wonder what happened with that.
My dad's talking about moving us back to Metropolis permanently.
What about the torch and all your friends?
Can't even think about it right now.
Hey!
Clark, I'm not exactly psyched about having to fight my way through the high school hierarchy all over again. You're gonna miss me, right?
You even have to ask?
Just promise me Saturday night's gonna be great.
It'll be a night you won't forget.
Oh, I'm sure it will be, but that is not good. That wording, a night you won't forget. I bet it's gonna go horrendously. I think it'll end up being okay, but I think some bad things are gonna happen.
If we can raise the capital for an employee-led buyout, we can keep the plant running.
Buyout?
I can raise nearly 90% of the capital.
What about the rest? You're supposed to mortgage our houses?
It's a risk, I know. But in exchange, the investors will become minority owners.
Doesn't your father control the board? What makes you think he's gonna go along with a buyout?
I know a couple of members I can convince, and I don't need a unanimous decision. I'm offering you the chance to take control of your own destiny. Stand with me, and we will win.
I hope you're right, Lex. I like the idea, I like the plan, but oh man, if you fail, that's gonna make it even worse than it already is. And it already looks really bad. For Lex's sake, I hope he wins. What? So we're gonna have explosions every episode, I guess. But who just tried to kill Clark? Or was that just an accident? I mean, I doubt it was just an accident. Oh, the reporter. Yep. Oh my gosh. And he got it on camera. Oh yeah, he didn't actually have like physical proof because he only saw it through his binoculars. So he'd have to take his word for it, which is just like that old man who saw the spaceship crash land. So I guess that makes sense.
I'm forcing a vote of the board of directors to accept an employee buyout of the plant.
You might want to look at this first.
Oh no, what is it? What is it, you son of a gun?
You've bought the Smallville savings and loan.
Go ahead, lead your buyout, but remember, I own your employees' mortgages. As soon as they begin missing payments, I won't hesitate to foreclose on each and every one of them. They'll be homeless, and it'll be your fault.
Oh, you're a scumbag. Oh, we need to fight. We need to fight right now. That is ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
I think Lex has a piece of the spaceship.
Are you sure?
I saw it on his desk. It's the missing piece. He must have found it in the field.
No!
We all know how persistent
Not
this can be.
again.
You can't trace it to us.
Oh my, this reporter is nothing but persistent. I wonder if he's recording any of the audio. Because if he was recording any of that, he's got so much proof now. Question is, does he feel like he should tell Lex?
Be nice, Lex, or I may not let you bid on my discovery. And I know you'll want to, especially when you consider all your interest in the crash site and the Kents.
What was found out there has nothing to do with the Kents or with you.
Are you certain?
Roger, for all your bravado, you have yet to show me anything.
I'll show you all the evidence you need tonight. And you'll see for yourself. There's a whole lot more to your friend Clark Kent than meets the eye.
Why would you wait? That makes no sense. Something tells me he's gonna die or something before tonight comes to be. Because there's no way Lex is finding out.
My bus doesn't leave for an hour. How about we go check out the gym?
Okay.
Why? Oh! Bro, when did Whitney become like this suave, romantic guy? A decent boyfriend to Lana. What's going on?
Where is everyone?
Hour before the dance, the setup committee goes home to get ready.
Ah, he's too smooth. Gotta hand it to him. Gotta give him props when he deserves the props. Wait, Isn't this the song that they played at the end of episode 2? Yeah. Or episode 1? It was early in season 1, I remember. It was when he was going to give the necklace back, and then he runs off the... Yeah, that's what it was, from episode 2. I'm pretty sure. You're all I need. You're everything.
What do you think? Too pink?
No, you look beautiful.
Oh no, the wind. I've just realized Lex mentioned how you can smell the air before a storm. There's gonna be a storm, isn't there?
We should go.
Yeah. Well, here we go. I'll get the door.
Okay. Thanks. Looks like a storm's coming.
Yeah. In?
In.
Bro, get a life! Get out of here, man! Leave this kid alone. You already got the proof you need. Oh, he swiped the piece! I didn't realize he took it. To be fair, Lex won't notice it gone right now. He's too preoccupied.
You and I have had a weird year. I started out thinking you just wanted to steal Lana. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I did some things I'm not proud of. I'm sorry, Clark. Appreciate that. Listen, Clark, there's something I want to ask you.
Oh no, I know what he's gonna say, I think. Take care of Lana if something happens to me.
Lana's not sure how she feels about our relationship right now.
Okay. He picked up on that.
I am. I need you to look after her until I get back.
I really don't know what to say.
Say yes.
Okay?
Clark?
Promise.
Okay.
Thanks.
The last part of the conversation there was a little strange, but I liked it overall. Shout out Whitney for apologizing for her actions at the beginning of the season. He's really come a long way, to be honest with you.
What was that all about?
Just guy stuff. Have I told you how beautiful you look tonight?
Yeah. But frequent reminders are always appreciated.
That's a good line. I hope Whitney's okay, though. Because that was actually a really good send-off for Whitney. Like, we'll never see him again. But I hope he's alright. I hope he... Be safe out there, Whitney. Be safe. Come back to us in one piece.
I want you to have this for luck.
Oh.
I won't lose it this time.
You didn't technically lose it last time. You put it on Clark, and then Clark kind of lost it. But, you know, that was your fault.
Bye, Lana.
Man, this is actually really sad. They're making me really sad that Whitney's going. I've actually grown to like this character, and now they're sending him away. This kind of sucks. Dang. Yep, have to have the look back. Oh, one last hug, kiss, something. Oh no, it's a reporter, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no. Well, if there is a tornado, I think we know at least one person who's gonna get sucked up in that tornado. He is not making it through this episode. Crap. What? What? No way, this is the song they're singing at the dance. Oh, that's awesome. Don't care how you do it, just say.
I'm glad you finally stepped up, Clark.
Yeah, me too.
I've been waiting for you.
Remy Zero!
Made this whole world shine for you. That was awesome! Yeah! Woo! That's crazy. Oh no. Oh. Oh, this is actually kind of terrifying. There's 2 tornadoes, 3 tornadoes? What? Oh, he's still in there. Oh, no way. This is gonna be great.
Get up! Come on! Jonathan! Look!
Oh no, is the ship flying? Whoa! That actually looks pretty good. The low lighting helps, but that... Oh no, he's running away.
Jonathan! It's the tornado!
But he knows everything! I will not let him destroy this family!
Oh, please!
No!
No! Oh, it's actually getting a little I'm getting a little teary-eyed. Oh no. Oh my gosh. This is feeling like a finale. The penultimate episode did not feel like a penultimate episode. This is right. This is what I was expecting. This kind of quality last episode. At least they're sticking the landing so far with the finale. Oh, he actually is noticing the piece is gone.
So, you're using your mother's stock to fund the buyout. That's your secret.
That shot was hard! That move in towards Lionel as he opened the door, that was sick.
When Alexander the Great was dying, his generals asked who he would leave his empire to. His answer was simple: I leave it to the strongest.
I believe the term is cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war.
I'll bury you and everyone in Smallville who takes your side.
Zing! Oh, Lex has to save his dad. Nah, there's no way. Ain't no way. You're gonna save him. What? No! There's ain't no way! No! No way. No way did they just hit us with a to be continued. Oh my. Oh, you can't do that to me. Oh. Oh no. There's just no way. So that was Smallville, Season 1, Episode 21, entitled Tempest, and that was a great episode. That was awesome. I wanted this finale to be great. The penultimate episode, I'm gonna be honest, didn't leave me very hopeful. The penultimate episode was a huge, ginormous letdown. I was like thinking to myself before filming this episode, man, if that's the penultimate episode, this finale might suck. But it didn't. It completely 180'd. This episode was awesome. I absolutely loved it. They hit us with the to be continued. I can't even imagine watching this live. For those who did watch this live, right? How frustrated were you? The only thing that reminds me of this is Arrow Season 5, that finale, when Leanne Yu blows up and you're like, who died? Who lived? Like, that was nuts. This was that same energy. And I loved it. I loved it. This was great. Everything about this episode, I honestly don't think I have any negatives. The reporter, we followed that up. That was the one good thing from last episode that we followed up again in this episode. He's on the move. He's filming. He's got his camera, his little light on top of the camera. He's filming everything. He's got his binoculars. You know, he's going around. He's following Clark. He exploded a truck that Clark was in to prove even more, haha, he has powers, told you, right? He did that. He found the ship. Like, the reporter's moving nuts. The reporter's moving nuts. He's too nosy. We got to get rid of him. He's probably going to die in the tornado, but nevertheless, he's moving crazy. Jonathan and Martha found him looking at the ship, and now Jonathan's like, I got to kill this man because he's going to ruin our lives, right? Can't blame him there. I will say earlier in the episode, there were some things there with Jonathan that continued from last episode that I did not like, where he's just being a baby. But the ending, I really like that, and I really feel for him when Martha is like, Jonathan! Oh, it had me tearing up. I kid you not, it had me tearing up. Shout out to Martha's amazing acting. So that was great. The tornadoes, the twisters, Very nice twist. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really, it helped up the stakes, made everything feel on edge the whole episode, because from Lex Luthor mentioning, oh, you know, it's the smell before a storm or whatever. From that line though on, we knew, okay, there's gonna be a storm. There's gonna be some kind of, I mean, most likely a tornado, which it kind of was. It was a twister. 3 twisters. That was nuts. Whitney, I really liked him in this episode. I liked his send-off. I thought that was all handled really well. I actually cared for Whitney when they were sending him off. I really liked that. And I felt for Lana as well. I thought that was all, I thought that was so good too. Like, I hope Whitney's gonna be okay. I hope we end up getting him back in season 2 at some point. Or if he's gone all of season 2, which I seriously doubt. I think he'll come back probably pretty early on in season 2. Would be my guess, because there's always that 6-month like time gap between seasons usually, so I'm sure he'll be back sooner than later. I mean, the dance was supposed to be the center of this episode, but it was like the least interesting part to me, because everything else that was going on I really was super invested in. The opening sequence, oh my gosh, with Lionel, bro, I was joking. I was actually joking about, oh, I bet when he gets up there to give his speech he just fires everybody. He fired everybody. What? Including his own son, basically. He went up there and said, he said before he got up there to Lex, oh, you know, it's just gonna be my usual motivational speech. Bro went up there and almost instantly right away said, your manager failed you, so we're shutting down the plant. Sorry. What? Oh my gosh, that was freaking insane. Lex, I really enjoyed how frantic Lex was getting. He's so flustered in this episode because of what's going on with his dad mainly, but then also the whole thing with the reporter and how he's kind of having to deal with some of that as well. And then the reporter telling him like, oh, you know, you don't know your friend Clark as well as you think you do. Like that, all of that was so freaking good. What do you guys think of the episode though? Let me know in the comments below if you haven't already, which you're at the finale with me. Surely you have, but if you haven't, subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you get notified every time I'm dropping a new episode of Smallville every Tuesday and Thursday. Just a heads up, this Thursday, we're not gonna have season 2, episode 1 just yet. I wanna try to get ahead of season 2 just a little bit so that we don't miss as many Tuesdays and Thursdays. On the journey through season 1, we have missed a couple due to work and just other things in life. So I do apologize for those, but that's why I'm taking a day off so that I can try to get ahead. Also though, if you want to go see the full-length reaction to this episode, and trust me, this one you definitely want to see, and all the other episodes I've done of season 1, you can now go watch the entire season, full-length reactions, where you sync up with your own copy of the episodes with me for the entire season of Smallville. So be sure to go check that out. The link will be in the description below. You don't want to miss out on the entire season of Smallville. One last thing I would like to do before we wrap up this video is I'm going to shout out the patrons. So if you want to be shouted out at the end of every video, go check out the Patreon page. So shouting out Everton V, shout out you, my friend. Thank you for commenting and liking all those videos on Patreon. I'm glad you're enjoying. The Superman Batman, shout out you as well. FGB, thank you for being a patron. Tyler, a new patron, a recently new patron. Thank you for joining the Patreon. And Elizabeth Travers, I hope I said that right. Thank you as well for joining the Patreon very recently. Shout out all of you, and if you want to be shouted out at the end of these videos, remember, go over to Patreon. All right, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week with season 2, episode 1. That's a wrap. Woo!
I am on break. I'm gonna live like a king by doing my thing. Hey, I am on break. I'm gonna live life free. I'm gonna do it like me. Yeah. I am on break. No, this is not fake. I'm just chilling on break.